Gun Violence by me, Breanna Guzman. So my topic is waging peace, and there are many ways you are able to wage peace. But to me, a big one is gun violence. And my driving question is, how can we have a safer community? So the problem is there are shootings at school while children are trying to learn thinking they're in a safe environment. There's also shootings in neighborhoods. An example of this is in South LA, there are over hundreds of gangs, and there is a lot of gun violence due to the gangs. And the kids aren't able to play outside because it isn't safe for them. Big mass shootings. Las Vegas, Nevada, October 1st, 2017, 59 dead, more than 850 wounded. Orlando, Florida, June 12, 2016, 50 dead, 53 wounded. Virginia Tech University, Virginia, April 16, 2007, 32 dead, 17 wounded. Sutherland Springs, Texas, November 5th, 2017, 26 dead, 20 wounded. Sandy Hook Elementary School, Connecticut, December 14, 2012, 26 dead, 2 wounded. Killeen, Texas, October 16, 1991, 23 dead, 27 wounded. San Isidro, California, July 18, 1984, 20 dead, 16 wounded. Parkland, Florida, February 14, 2018, 17 dead, 17 wounded. El Paso, Texas, August 3, 2019, 22 dead, 24 wounded. University of Texas, Austin, Texas, August 1st, 1966, 15 dead, 31 wounded. San Bernardino, California, December 2nd, 2015, 14 dead, 22 wounded. Edmond, Oklahoma, August 20th, 1986, 14 dead, 7 wounded. Fort Hood, Texas, November 5th, 2009, 13 dead, 30 wounded. Thousand Oaks, California, November 7, 2018, 13 dead, 18 wounded. Virginia Beach, Virginia, May 31st, 2019, 12 dead, 4 wounded. Tree of Synagogue, Pittsburgh, October 27, 2018, 11 dead, 6 wounded. Santa Fe High School, Texas, May 18, 2018, 10 dead, 13 wounded. Dayton, Ohio, August 4th, 2019, 9 dead, 27 wounded. What happens if we don't end violence? If we don't end violence, we will have a very bad and toxic world, and we will lose innocent lives for no reason. Why should we care about this? We should care about this because kids are scared to go to school and get an education. And also, personally, sometimes I'm even scared to go to school because I don't know what can happen. Kids also don't have a safe neighborhood to play in, and that isn't fair because they're just trying to have fun. And mass shootings can happen to anyone. Doesn't matter on your ethnicity or if you're wealthy or poor. Gun statistics. 3,600 Americans are killed by guns each year, an average of 100 per day. In my opinion, to have an average of 100 Americans per day killed by guns isn't right, and something should be done about it, because 100 Americans are being killed for no reason. Gun deaths increased by 16% from 2014 to 2017, and the graph shows each year from 2012 to 2016 of the United States gun deaths by year. From 2012, there being 33,563 deaths to 2016, where there are 38,658 deaths due to gun violence. The number of deaths because of gun violence has increased by 5,095 in just 4 years. The bar graph on the left shows the number of school shootings increase every decade. It goes from 1970 to 2019, and the decade from 2010 to 2019 has 426 school shootings, which is the most compared to any other decade. And 1,500 children are shot and killed by guns each year. Gun violence is also the second leading cause of death among children overall, and first leading cause of death among Black children. For it to be the first leading cause of death to Black children isn't right because no matter what color your skin is, we're all the same people at the end of the day, and nobody should be treated differently. Why aren't people doing anything about the problem? Black people don't have the same equality as white people. There is still a lot of people in the world that don't believe everyone is the same no matter what their skin color is. And whenever Black people are asking for help, like trying to end neighborhood gun violence, they are just being ignored. Also, students aren't being taken seriously. Students aren't being taken seriously because adults think that students don't know what's really going on and what's right from wrong. How can we have a safer community? The solution we could have is tighter gun laws, which means tighter background checks. Students also want school security and raising the age to buy an assault weapon, like guns. And for neighborhood shootings following the death of Nipsey Hussle's, gangs have came together and talked about ending the violence and have came together to a truce to have a safer community for all of the families and for the children to play in. What have kids done already? Kids have been registering young people to vote. They have also been pushing for stricter gun laws and creating clubs in their school talking about it and what more they can do as a community. And students have organized walkouts. Some of these walkouts have been internationally where all students walk out at the same time no matter where they live or what school they go to. And the students are holding signs like "Children are guns," "Why is this even a question?" "Enough is enough," "Stop gun violence," "Stronger together," and "Protect kids, not guns." Student gun statistics. UZELA held a poll internationally for students, and 67% agreed or strongly agreed that gun laws in the U.S. should be stricter, and 68% agreed or strongly agreed that the minimum age to buy an assault weapon should be 21. There was 25,541 participants, and 40% were 9th graders, 30% were 10th graders, 18% were 11th graders, and 12% were 12th graders. What can you do? There are many organizations out there that are trying to stop gun violence. Some of them are March for Our Lives, Stop Handgun Violence, Brady Campaign, Coalition to Stop Gun Violence, and Every Town for Gun Safety. All of these organizations are basically the same where you can learn and do more about ending gun violence, but one of them is different, and that is Every Town for Gun Safety. It is also a movement of Americans fighting to reduce gun violence, and they have a petition you can sign. There are many organizations out there that are trying to make a change, so tell your parents or legal guardian to sign up for one of them. It doesn't take long to make a change. And these are all the sources that I used in my presentation. Thanks for listening.